Hey Cappy, I'm starting your reading at 3:03 a.m. I don't know why I'm laughing. Energy feels light. See what wants to come out. Present energy, King of Pentacles. 22 seconds on the clock. There's something about your own standard that you could be holding yourself back because of this standard that you keep setting yourself about needing to know more, needing to learn more, not being ready, not knowing something, not feeling like you know something enough, that you've memorized something enough, embodied something enough, whatever it is. Needing to know the next thing before you establish yourself in some way, before you put yourself out there. It's safe to step forward now. It's safe to step into something now. You could be seeing a lot of fours. It does mean following your intuition. Trusting that support will come in as things unfold, that you will know what you need to know, that you will find what you need to find. But something's ready now. Don't fool yourself into not being good enough, not being ready enough. You could be comparing yourself to others. It might be a good time to social media detox. Tune out, tune in. If you think of how much stuff we take into our mind a day and how much the advertising, the influencing and everything going on. Even in terms of maybe comparing yourself to somebody who's an expert in the similar field to what you're doing or something you're wanting to do. It's like no one's going to do something how you do it. Come back to yourself. Even if that you're inspired by someone, or it's like there's some kind of similarity in what you want to do. It's like there's a special way that you're going to be doing it. There's a certain path for you. You're ready to step onto this now. You're ready to share something, whether it's a gift, a service, a skill, something you've created. Ace of Cups. Yeah, it feels like it could be draining you to be in this place of self-doubt, like comparing yourself to others or seeing that others are further along in a certain area of life than you. Trust that everything is exactly as it's meant to be. Just because something is how you thought it was going to be, or something is how the majority do something, doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's that there's anything right or wrong about either way. Maybe in terms, just for an example, and it might not be this, but that narrative of go to school, go graduate, get a job, have a family, have a home, have settle down, that kind of thing by a certain age. Seeing a certain age to be too old to do something, or that you need to work on this thing first before you can do that. Some kind of story, some kind of narrative programming. It's like it's not the case. It's not that you're not going to experience something or you're not going to achieve something. It's that there's a different time, there's a different timeline, there's a different something is specific to you. Because you may view something like you've missed out on something, but actually the way that this is in retrospect, it's like you've actually experienced more. You've experienced everything that you're scared of missing out on and more, because the path you've took. Some of you, it's like not feeling worthy to step forward in terms of business, in terms of putting yourself out there in some way. And the self-worth isn't actually attached to your creations, to what you're providing, to what you're running, to whatever it is you're doing, your work, your job. It feels like it could be attached to something else. The seeping into that, and it could come from that narrative. It's like, example, maybe everyone around you's already had children, or they already have a family, or something like this, and you're seeing yourself as delayed, that you've missed out on that, you've missed out on something. Or maybe certain people around you went to university and you didn't go to university, and it's like you feel like you missed out on something, that you didn't maybe get the right education, or you missed out on a certain experience. Whatever it is, it feels like this could be affecting your self-worth, like seeing yourself as less than because you didn't do something the way that everyone else does it. But it's like, in terms of like through that divine lens, you didn't not do something the right way. You did something the exact way you came here to do it. And it's like there's ups and downs, there's good and bad, there's two sides to everything. There's certain things you could be doing now that maybe you wouldn't, that certain people that you're comparing yourself to haven't managed to do those things. It's like, look for the blessings of where you're at. Realize that it's not too late for something. Everything you want is happening. Everything you want is here. And obviously it's a general reading. It may not be about having children. It may not be about graduating something. But there's something about the way that your life is moving doesn't look like those around you, or doesn't look like the way you thought it would look, or the way that society expects something to look. It feels like there's power in you not caring about this. It's like, if you believe this to be true, if you believe you're not worthy because you didn't do this or you didn't do that by a certain age, or something run differently to how others have run something, it's like then that lack of worth is going to seep into other things. It feels like you're quite sure of yourself. You trust yourself when it comes to business. You know how intelligent you are. You know what you're creating. It's like you trust yourself with the job. Like you'd pick you to do anything. It's like that thing of, if you want a job doing, do it yourself. Which isn't always the case, but it feels like, in terms of, if you was to pick somebody and could pick anyone to do something, you have that trust in yourself. You know what you're running with. You know what you bring to the table. It's like you've mastered all your phases, all your cycles. It's like, regardless of where you're at, how you're feeling, that you can make the best out of any situation. But it feels like some kind of creative paralysis, not moving forward. Why? Why are you not moving forward? Because it's like deceit. It's an illusion that you can't move forward. It feels like some kind of programming pulling you back, some kind of, and it may not even be something you've even picked up on. It's like fear of putting yourself out there, but why? Or fear of success, or fear of fate, whatever the fear is, that the Hermit, King of Cups, the Emperor. It's like, why? Find the courage to go within. It's like, even if you have to step forward and take that leap of faith with your eyes closed, do it. Focus on your path right now. Example, if you're revealing some kind of project and you've got everybody there, or you tell everybody about it and everybody's got their opinion putting in their 2p piece, then it could be overwhelming. Instead of trying to accommodate or prepare yourself to do something in a way that pleases others or can include others in some way for their own personal whatever. It's like, do what you need to do, but do it for you. Because some of you, it's not that you don't want to put something out or you don't want to do something, but there's certain energies that you're overthinking how they're going to react or what energy they're going to project onto this. And you may be feeling like you've got no option but to share or to tell someone that you're going to do something before you do it. That in itself is an illusion. Maybe this is somebody in your life that you always update. Maybe it's somebody, it's like an unspoken thing that you tell each other everything you do. Just because that is how you've done things doesn't mean that's how you have to do things. You choose what's best for you moving forward. It feels like something needs to be put out, something needs to be done, and the energy needs to be nurtured around it. Not creating some kind of confusion, some kind of foggy energy with outside projection, maybe some kind of jealousy. Even if it's like from that place, like unconsciously. The goal is to let go. To be at a point where it's like you genuinely don't care about what anyone's saying. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, Temperance. Like, can't be lifted up by a compliment, can't be pulled down by some kind of criticism. You know yourself, you trust yourself, you can take everything from a level place, a leveled place. But it's like, if it comes down, the advice is like, if it comes down to doing something or not doing something, don't make something harder than it needs to be. You run this, like you're in charge of how this is going to go. If you've got to do something for yourself and there's some kind of energetic obstacle, energetic barrier, when it comes to a certain energy, person, place, thing, like, don't feel no way to do something in silence. 13, past energy. This is actually beautiful. In the past, it's like that student mentality. It feels like you've really been guided by whatever energy you connect to. Guided, nourished, protected, shown the way. It does feel like that angelic energy. Something higher, archangel kind of energy. It just feels like unconditional love. It's weird. I'm seeing somebody being walked into a cave, like hand in hand as a child. And it's like walking out fully, like in that, from that student to master kind of energy. Page of Wands, Hierophant. Something, it feels like some of you could have always known. Maybe from before you could even express yourself. Maybe from a small child. You knew something was going on. Or you knew that you was working with spirit. It feels like you've been building or cultivating this relationship for many years. Some of you, it could be from childhood. Maybe even cultivating that relationship without even knowing what that relationship was. Connecting to the elements. even in terms of just play. Even me, when I think back as a child now, like how I used to communicate with spirit, and I never even really clocked what I didn't deep what I was doing, because it was just natural, it was just normal. I remember having like tea parties. When I say tea parties, it was just me and like teddies when I was a little girl, and I would just sit and I would just speak around with like the sunflowers, and I'd be talking away, and I'd just be like, and I knew who I was talking to. But it feels like that. Like there's been some kind of journey that looking back you can see. Very strong bond with your guides, with God, with who, like whatever energy you connect to. High Priestess. The Lovers on the back of the deck. Check future energy. Couple more. The Empress. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Death. Two of Pentacles, Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Death. Three of Pentacles. It's like so much space to receive. This is Maria. I always forget the channel, and it really annoys me that I do this because it doesn't reflect how much I appreciate the channel. But anyway, she speaks about like energetic pockets, creating pockets to receive. Cleansing your money, cleansing that energy as it comes in. Meditating on that. It's like, I'm just seeing someone with mad pockets, like just literally like pockets full of gold, and this is where she's coming up, and it's like you've just created so much space. There's money coming out your ears, mate. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, feels like passive income, financial freedom, some kind of, it's like hit the jackpot. I'm literally hearing like, you know that when the coins come out, 322, ding 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 ding. Best you can do right now, put the weight down, create space, keep creating space. Big pocket energy. High Priestess, Empress, Death. How you see yourself, the world. Huge transformation. Something financially is just shifting. This feels like you're about to do a lot of good with this. This is something to do with your purpose. It's like getting the green light from source. Whatever you're creating, it feels like something divine. It's like it feels like an investment from your guides. That's how it feels, however this is coming in. It's like you're going to know why this is coming in the way it is. It's meaningful. It doesn't just feel like, it feels like for something deep. Because it's kind of a serious energy, and not serious in terms of sad or like unhappy. But it doesn't feel like a frivolous energy. It doesn't feel like some kind of like, yeah, win the lottery, let's go spend it up. It feels like wise investment. It feels like you've known what this is going to be used for, but way before something's come in. Judgment. Some of you even know that this shift is so drastic. This could be another reason why you're delaying moving forward. Because it's like, while you tell yourself you still need to, that there's more to be done before you can start. It's like, yeah, you're going to continue to learn, but you can start now. But while you tell yourself that there's more to be done, it's like you can hang around in this nostalgic season. It's like, realistically, it's already over and done with. It's like something's over with. It's like replaying the same. What's coming through is like a series that is like, you watch the whole thing. You watch the whole series and then you go back and watch it and watch it and watch it. It's like, how many times can you watch it? It's like you're repeating something now. You're ready to create something new. You're ready to do something different. But it feels like you're aware of how big a change this is about to be. In terms of, and even though it's positive, like there's a lot of blessings coming in, it feels like it's overwhelming to have to step up. How you feel like you're being called to step up. It feels like you could be in that crossroads energy, in that debate of, yeah, like bird's eye view, like looking over your life. If you stay here and go this way, you could live a nice little peaceful life. It's like, just get by, kind of comfortable, something's alright. But if you jump in this way, it's like a whole different, it's like catapult energy. It does feel like a choice. And it's like, whatever this decision is, it's going to be the difference of how things are moving forward. It's like when you get to look back and see the kind of life you lived, it feels like contrasting energy. That you're aware there's an opportunity right now for you to live a life of celebration, luxury, abundance. But it's high energy. It means it's like you've got to step into this. You've got to be willing and accepting to accept this. Step into it. Believe in yourself. Like, take the first step. It's something you've wished for, something you've asked for, passionate new beginning. Things could be happening right now to highlight or like amplify some kind of feelings, just so that you can really see how you'd feel in one situation and how you'd feel in another. It's like things aren't getting worse or getting more heightened because this is just how they are. Things are happening because it's like giving you a taste of something. So you can really see. It's like, this is really how this is going to make you feel. It's like amplifying the emotion. So it's like maybe something that irritates you in one environment. It gets out of hand. Because it's like bringing to the surface how you're really feeling about this and how you'd really feel if you went down this path and did that. It feels like as much as one way is comfortable, and it's like, it feels like sitting on the sidelines. That you could be feeling like there's some regret, some kind of loss if you don't do something. It's like, is it even a choice? It feels like it's like not wanting to jump into something, but knowing that jumping into it is what's going to be fulfilling. But then it's like, oh, if you jump into it and it's not, it feels conflicting. Commit, do the damn thing. Strength, 2 of Cups. It's like, commit, be disciplined, make a decision, stick to it. Yeah, it's like these fears, it's like, it feels like some kind of inner child vulnerability. It's like how you're looking at things, maybe feeling like you can't handle something. The advice isn't very nurturing. It's like, be scared, do it anyway. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Lovers. It's a choice. The Magician, 2 of Swords, Page of Cups, 3:30 a.m. It's like, you can do it. You know you can do it. You're playing with yourself in, like, it's like, it's an illusion that this ain't a choice, that this is a choice. It's time to step up. It feels like this is coming in, whether you're ready or not. This is coming in. The Star. This is coming in. So it's like, be ready to receive. Have things prepared. Because for some of you, it's like thinking that it's a choice whether to move forward or not, but this is coming in regardless. It's like thinking it's a choice whether to have certain responsibilities or not, but this is coming in regardless. So it's either going to be the hassle and the responsibility of having to receive all this abundance and either push it away or whatever it is, or the responsibility of nurturing it. Either way, there's certain decisions you're going to have to boss up and make. So it's like, get your boss hat on now, prepare yourself now, follow your first instincts. You may be feeling called to set boundaries with people. There's a reason, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. You could have had a lot of loss. Things leaving your life. You're not who you thought you were. That line from the Ram Dass meditation's coming through, King of Swords. It feels like it's all a bit, you could be feeling all a bit all over the place. There's a lot going on here. Very contrasting energies. The Moon, 8 of Wands, the Tower. You asked for change is here. Some of you, 333, some of you, it's like, be careful what you wish for, because some of you could have asked for something really not even deep in it, it's going to happen. Or it's like, but something's manifesting here that you could have even been thinking as a joke, or not even a joke, but fun, playful, let's give it a go, that kind of energy. Oh, I really want to be like a childhood dream. Oh, I'd love to do this, I really want to do that, I'd be really great at this. Like, entertaining the idea of something, boom, it's here. It could be anything. Could be anything. Emperor. But it feels like something shocking. And I don't know how to explain it. But this opportunity could feel so shocking that you don't feel like you can take it, because it's like, it feels like out of this world. It's not in your reality. It feels like it doesn't resonate with the environment you're in. It doesn't. But it does resonate with where you're at right now. Take the leap of faith out of the environment. It feels like you've been prepared for this. Leaving an old way behind, leaving an old world behind. Like maybe you're a chef and you're cooking it up somewhere and you get a call from NASA and it's like, yo, come. We need you. And maybe when you was a little boy, like you wrote down you wanted to be an astronaut or something. It's something like contrasting. Something contrasting. There's a whole whirlwind of an adventure taking on. It's like, take charge. Take charge of these changes, or they'll take charge of you. Let go. Be patient. Trust. It's like there's a reason. You're being prepared for more than you think. In that kind of example, not obviously, I'm not saying it is that, but in that kind of way. Like receiving a call you never thought you'd receive. Coming up with an idea you never thought you'd come up with. Something completely the Lovers. Four of Swords. It's what you asked for. Protect it. End of confusion. It's like the best you can do right now is have patience. And don't go looking for things to do. It's like that energy of running around getting nowhere fast. Don't go looking for things to do, burning yourself out because you feel like nothing's going on. Meanwhile, you was meant to be saving your energy for what's pending here. Have patience, don't worry, take time to rest and plan your next steps, a prudent investment of time or money. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals, strong, patient, self-sufficient and funny. Positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocating. And the Empress, number 3. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Moon in Gemini, stress may be an issue during this time. See how you can be flexible, how you can flow with things. Breathe through things. It feels like acceptance is going to be necessary as changes happen, as shifts take place. A continuous acceptance. Learning how to breathe through your heart and take things as they come. In the moment. Take time to relax, recharge and replenish your inner strength. It's like when something happens that throws us off, the longer we stay in that place of being annoyed about it or in disbelief about it, it's like the more effect that has on the body in terms of our stress levels. Waning moon, let go of that which causes you inner turmoil. Now is a time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. Wild Boar, number 48. confrontation. Page 229. Wild Boar teaches us to confront without fear, ripping apart the denials and lies that appear. Testing courage, finding truth, its medicine will remain, a part of every human path, marking the victories we attain. You're being asked to confront anything or anybody that you have been avoiding. Pay attention, embrace your inner warrior. Embrace your warrior nature and find the courage to confront your fears. Or are you being asked to confront a personal weakness or career challenge? It's time to finish a project you abandoned, thinking it might be too difficult to accomplish. Confront your feelings regarding some situation that makes you nervous or causes discomfort and bring yourself the peace of closure. If you have been procrastinating, Wild Boar is reminding you to quit avoiding the inevitable. In all cases, it is insisting that you be fully present and mindful of what is happening and why. If you drew this card, you already possess the courage needed to confront all that life offers. Just remember where you hid that courage. Challenges do not simply vanish. Unless you actively embrace your issues, you cannot reclaim your spirit's energy. Half the battle is won through the warrior's willingness to acknowledge and to accept the whole truth at all times. Page 229, 230. Number 52, Imamia. Of a strong and vigorous temperament, he bears adversity with forbearance, courage and cheerfulness. He respects people who are moral, intelligent and feeling. He knows that these values ennoble the soul and lead to a worthwhile existence on earth. He is not afraid to work and has great manual skill. He is also an excellent decorator, intuitively arranging things in the most harmonious combinations and using different energies to protect places against negative influences. Planet Mercury, reasons for invoking to give up vices and bad influences, to be protected on journeys, to free us from our own obsessions, to increase financial gain from honest work. Page number 38, number 52. 344. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. 222. And release, number 13. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. The Lovers, number 6. True love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Temperance on that, 4 of Wands on that, on the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. It's a strong energy coming in, whoever this person is. Emperor, Devil, Temperance, Fire, Earth, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Strong energy, King of Cups. Feels like this person don't mess around in any kind of justice. Chariot. For those of you that feel like the Sun, 4411. For those of you that felt like you're 347. For those of you that feel like you haven't met anybody that's really for you, like somebody's gonna come in and it's just gonna have you like potentially lost for words here. It's a strong energy. It feels like you're about to meet your match in some way. Yeah, things are about to pick up speed, which is why it's like a good idea to slow down. Continue to follow your passion, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action, awakening. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon. Sending so much love.